Okay, we're going to begin in just a minute. So you can have a seat and relax, or stand and relax, however you feel comfortable. Test, test, test. Test, test. Okay. So Wednesday night yoga, welcome. So go ahead and we're going to start standing. So if you have socks on, take them off. And if you're standing on a mat, stand at the front of your mat. We're going to begin by just loosening up our body. And then we're going to focus on our journey with Surya Yoga, with Surya Namaskar. So standing up straight with your feet separated under your hips so that you can maintain balance. And then just take a breath through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Now this time we're going to inhale through our nose and reach our fingertips up toward the ceiling. And when you're ready to exhale, exhale through your mouth as you lower your arms and hands down. Do that 3 times following your breath, inhaling up. When you're ready, exhaling down. 3 times. And then when you're done, just take a moment to observe your body. And then from here, we're going to inhale again, reaching our fingertips up. And this time, sit your hips back as if you're sitting in a chair as you exhale. And then inhale, standing up. And exhale, bring your arms down. Do that 3 times as well. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, sitting back as if you're sitting in a chair, lifting your chest as you do this. When you're ready to inhale, lifting and reaching, and then exhaling. Doing this 3 times. Good. Now, staying at the front of your mat, I'm going to turn sideways. Actually, I'll turn to an angle. You're at the front of your mat. And we're going to, with our feet separated, inhale, reach your hands up. And exhale, bring them down in prayer posture in front of your chest. Keeping the palms of your hands together. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And then inhale, reaching your arms near your ears, reaching your fingertips up toward the ceiling, keeping your arms near your ears. If you can reach back a little bit, do so. As long as your arms are near your ears, gluteal muscles are tight as you reach back. Exhale, coming back down, pulling your navel in, arms to the outside of your feet. Relax your neck and shoulders. And then place your hands on the outside of your feet. You can either have your hands all the way down or just on your fingertips. Step your right foot back. And then lower your right knee down to the mat. Inhale, lifting your chest forward, looking forward. And then come back, lift your knee off the ground and step your left foot back into a plank. Or if you need to, you can have your knees on the ground. Inhale, and then exhale as you lower your body down to the ground. Feet flat out behind you. Inhale with your elbows next to your torso, lifting your chest off the ground. And then exhale, coming back with your hips toward your heels. And then inhale, coming forward into downward dog, lifting our hips in the air, pushing the mat away with our hands. And you can alternate lifting your heels off the ground to stretch the backs of your legs. Inhale and exhale. And then inhale, coming back to a plank. Step your right foot forward. And then step your left foot forward. And then bend your knees slightly as you inhale. Both arms together, up. Reaching your fingertips up toward the ceiling. Again, keeping your arms near your ears. And then exhale your hands down to your front in prayer posture. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose. And again, now we're going to inhale, reaching up. Exhale, coming down. Pull your navel in, bending forward. Hands to the outside of your feet. Bending your knees slightly. Step your left foot back. Bring your left foot knee down to the ground and left foot down. Lift your chest as you look forward. And then lift your left knee off the ground and step your right foot back into a plank. Inhale and exhale as you come down, elbows near your torso. Feet flat out behind you. Inhale, lifting your chest off the ground. And then exhale, push up and push your hips all the way back. Opening up your armpits toward the ground as you exhale. And then inhale, coming forward and onto the balls of your feet and push yourself into a downward dog. Hips in the air, knees slightly bent if you need to. Relaxing your neck and shoulders. And then inhale, coming forward. Step your left foot forward. Looking forward again. And then step your right foot forward. Relax your neck and shoulders. Bend your knees slightly. And inhale, both hands together above your head. And exhale, palms together in front of your chest. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Observe your body. You may notice the heat rising in your body as you do this. That's okay. Now again, we're going to do the left and right side. So go ahead and inhale, lifting your fingers up toward the ceiling, arms by your ears. Exhale, pull your navel in as you bend forward. Relax your neck and shoulders. Bend your knees slightly. Place your hands on the floor as you step your right foot back. Lower your right knee to the ground. Look forward. And inhale, lifting your right knee off the ground. Step your left foot back into a plank or with your knees on the ground. Inhale and exhale as you lower, elbows near your torso, feet on the ground, flat behind you. Inhale, lifting. And exhale, coming down. We're going to push back on the exhale, hips toward our heels as you exhale. Inhale, coming forward and onto the balls of your toes. And push your hips in the air for downward dog. Take a breath here. Inhale and exhale. And then inhale, coming forward. Step your right foot forward. Knee on the ground, looking forward. Left knee on the ground, looking forward. And then lift your left knee up. Step your left foot forward. Bending forward with your knees slightly bent. Inhale, both hands together above your head. Elbows, arms near your ears. Lifting your chest. Gluteals are tight as you do this. And then exhale your hands down to prayer posture. Now for the left side, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, pull your navel in as you bend forward. Keeping your knees slightly bent, hands to the outside of your feet. And then step your left foot back. Lower your left knee down. Lift your chest as you gaze forward. And then lift your left knee off the ground. Step your right foot back into a plank or half plank. Inhale, exhale on the way down. Feet straight behind you. Inhale, lifting off the ground in a baby cobra. And then exhale, coming back, hips toward your heels. Inhale, coming forward again into downward dog. Take a breath, inhale and exhale through your nose. And then come forward again. Bring your left foot forward. Lower your right knee down. Lift your chest, looking forward. And then bring your right foot forward. Bend your knees slightly as you inhale and reach up. Exhale, hands back into prayer posture in front of your chest. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose. And we'll do one more cycle. So go ahead and inhale, reach up. Exhale, coming forward. Bend your knees, step your right foot back. Lower your right knee and look forward. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And then lift your right knee off the ground. Step your left foot back into a plank. Inhale and then exhale as you lower down. Inhale as you lift your chest off the ground. And exhale, coming back with your hips toward your heels. And then inhale, coming forward into a downward dog. Push your hips into the air. Inhale and exhale. And then inhale, coming back to a plank. Step your right foot forward. Lower your left knee and look forward. Take a breath, inhale and exhale through your nose. And then lift your left knee off the ground. Step your left foot forward. Bending forward, relaxing your neck and shoulders. Bend your knees as you inhale, both hands above your head. And exhale back to prayer posture. Inhale and exhale through your nose. One more time on the left side. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bending forward. Hands to the outside of your feet. Bend your knees slightly. Step your left foot back. Lower your left knee down as you lift your chest and look forward. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And then lift your left knee off the ground. Step your right foot back into a plank or half plank. Inhale and exhale, coming down. Elbows near your torso. Feet flat out behind you. Inhale, lifting into a baby cobra. And exhale, back with your hips back toward your heels. And then inhale, coming forward into a downward dog. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And then inhale, coming back to a plank. Step your left foot forward. Lower your right knee, look forward. And then lift your right knee. Step your right foot forward. With your knees slightly bent, inhale and reach your hands up toward the ceiling. And exhale your hands down to prayer posture. And then lower your hands down by your side. Take a moment to just inhale and exhale through your nose. So at the front of your mat, feet separated. Inhale, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling. And pull your navel in as we bend forward. Hands to the outside of your feet. Relax your neck and shoulders. Step your right foot back so your right leg is straight and your left knee is bent over your left ankle. And when you're ready, bring your torso up vertical to the floor with your hands in prayer posture in front of your chest in Warrior One. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture. Keeping your left knee bent over your left ankle. Again, we're going to inhale and reach our fingertips up toward the ceiling. And this time, turn your torso and your hips to the right side of the room. Adjust your right foot, keeping your left knee bent. Lower both arms parallel to the floor into warrior two. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Check that your torso is vertical to the floor. Breathing through your nose. Gazing out over your left fingertips. Shoulder blades together, lifting your chest. And then inhale as you bring your right arm, adjust your right foot, your hips and your torso to face forward, reaching up on the inhale. Exhale as you bend forward. Place your hands on the floor next to your left foot. Step your right foot forward. Keeping your knees bent, inhale up halfway. Neck and spine parallel to the floor. And then exhale, relaxing down. Knees slightly bent as you inhale, both hands together above your head. And then exhale them down to prayer posture. And then all the way down to your sides. Take a moment to just inhale and exhale through your nose. And we're going to do the left side. So feet separated under your hips. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale as you swan dive, bending forward. Hands to the outside of your feet. Relax your neck and shoulders. And then inhale, coming up halfway. And exhale as you relax down. Bend your knees slightly as you step your left foot back. Left leg is straight. And then when you're ready, bring your torso vertical to the floor, keeping your right knee bent over your right ankle into warrior one. Breathing through your nose, hands in prayer posture. Scooping your hips under you, torso vertical. Inhale and exhale through your nose. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. You can look up at your fingertips if you'd like, or straight ahead. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture. Now from here, we're going to inhale, make a circle with our hands, reach our fingertips up toward the ceiling, and then turn our torso, our left foot, our hips toward the left side of the room as we lower our arms parallel to the floor, keeping our right knee bent over our right ankle, gazing out over our right fingertips. Shoulder blades together behind you as you lift your chest in warrior two. And then inhale as you bring your left arm, your hips, and your torso to face forward. Adjust your left foot. Inhale, reaching up toward the ceiling. Exhale as you pull your navel in, bend forward. Place your hands on the floor next to your right foot. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, coming up halfway. Neck and spine parallel to the floor. Exhale, relaxing down. Knees slightly bent. As you inhale, both hands together above your head. Palms together. And exhale your hands down by your side. All right, now from here, we're going to go ahead and sit down on the floor with our legs straight out in front of us. And then we're going to take our left foot to the outside of our right thigh. You can, if you need to, have your left foot further down next to your calf muscle. Depending on your flexibility, you can move your left foot further up your the outer right leg, keeping your left knee in the air. Relax your hips. And then from here, we're going to take our left hand behind our left hip and sit up straight. Take our right arm to the right side of our body, parallel to the floor. And then inhale as you lift your chest. Exhale as you turn your torso to the left side, taking your right arm, wrapping it around your left knee as you turn to the left side. Inhale with a straight spine, and exhale gently twisting to the left side. If you'd like, you can take your left arm behind your torso and grab your right hip with your left hand. Inhale with a straight spine, exhale, gently rotating. One more breath. And release, come all the way around to the right side. And then straighten out both legs, gently lift your knees up and down. And then we're going to switch. Take your right foot to the outside of your left leg, keeping your right knee in the air. Take your right hand behind your right hip and sit up straight. And then take your left arm to the left side of your body. Inhale as you sit up straight. And exhale as you turn your torso to the right side. Take your left arm and wrap it around the top of your right knee as you turn to the right side, keeping your hips on the ground as you do this. Inhale with the straight spine. Exhale, gently rotating to the right side. And if you'd like, you can take your right arm behind your torso and grab your left hip with your right hand. Gently rotating. One more breath. And release, come all the way around to the left side. And then straighten out your legs. Gently lift your knees up and down. All right, now from here, we're going to scoot to the front of our mat with our knees bent, feet separated, and move your arms parallel to the floor. Now, at any time in this next pose that we're going to do, if you need to, hold the back of your thighs for balance, you can do that. Inhale, lifting your chest. Exhale, tilt back slightly and lift the heels of your feet off the ground. Find your balancing point. Find a point in front of you where you can focus. Quiet your mind. And then if you'd like, you can straighten out one leg or the other or both. And then bend your knees, grab your elbows or wrists, and relax. Sitting up straight, inhale and exhale through your nose. Now from here, we're going to actually do something slightly different. Get into a tabletop position on all fours so that your hands are under your hip, your shoulders, and your knees are under your hips. Knees and hands are separated. We're going to do a little cat-cow. So in cat-cow, we're going to keep our arms straight, fingers spread wide apart. And we're going to inhale through our nose and relax our abdomen, allowing our lower spine to arch as we lift our chin and look forward. And on the exhale, we're going to pull our navel in as we tighten our gluteal muscles and arch our upper spine toward the ceiling as we lower our head. When you're ready to inhale, relax your abdomen, arch your lower spine, and lift your chin. Again, on the exhale, pull your navel in, tighten your gluteal muscles as you arch your upper back toward the ceiling and lower your head. Follow your breath. moving within your range of flexibility. One more time in each direction. And then pause with your neck and spine parallel to the floor. Now from here, we're going to keep our right hand on the ground as we inhale and lift our left fingertips up toward the ceiling. And then exhale, taking your left arm under your right, and relax your left shoulder and ear on the ground, keeping your hips in the air. When you're ready to inhale, reach, lift, and twist. Again on the exhale, coming down and relaxing. Follow your breath. Now on the next exhale, we're going to keep our left shoulder and ear on the ground as we relax and breathe through our nose. If you'd like, you can lift your right fingertips up toward the ceiling and allow your right arm to drape down behind your back. You can grab your left hip with your right hand if you'd like. Relax your shoulders. And if your right arm is behind you, lift your right fingertips up toward the ceiling and bring your right hand back down to the ground for support. And then inhale as you push up and lift your left fingertips toward the ceiling. Exhale, coming back to tabletop position. Now we're going to switch to the right side. So when you're ready, inhale, reach your right fingertips up toward the ceiling, rotating your torso to the right side as you lift and reach on the inhale. And then exhale when you're ready, taking your right arm under your left, relaxing your right shoulder and ear on the ground on the exhale. Inhale, lifting, twisting, and reaching. Exhale, relaxing down. Follow your breath. And then on the next exhale, we're going to keep our right shoulder and ear on the ground as we relax. Breathe through your nose. And if you'd like, you can lift your left fingertips up toward the ceiling and allow your left arm to drape down behind your back. You can grab your right hip with your left hand if you'd like. Relax your shoulders and breathe through your nose. And if your left arm is behind you, lift your left fingertips up toward the ceiling and bring your left hand down to the ground for support. And then push yourself up as you inhale and lift your right fingertips. And exhale, coming back to tabletop position. All right, now going back to the front of your mat, sitting down with your knees bent, feet on the ground, separated a few inches apart. Reach down and grab your toes with your fingers. And then walk the heels of your feet toward your hips. Inhale as you lift your chest. And then exhale as you lift the heels of your feet off the ground. Continue breathing as you need to, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Holding onto your toes. Separate your feet. And see if you can straighten out your legs. Find your balancing point as you breathe through your nose. And then bend your knees, place your feet back on the ground in front of you. And then grab your elbows or wrists and just relax, sitting up straight. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Now scooting to the front of your mat, move your arms parallel to the floor. Inhale as you lift your chest. And then exhale as you slowly with control bring your spine down to your mat and stretch your arms out parallel to your shoulders with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Walk your feet under your knees as much as possible, and then walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat so your knees are separated. Keeping your shoulders on the ground, inhale through your nose, and as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right hand. Breathing through your nose. And then inhale as you bring your knees and your head back to the center. And exhale as you allow your knees to relax to the right side. And you turn your head to gaze at your left hand. Keeping your shoulders on the ground, breathing through your nose. And then inhale as you bring your knees and your head back to the center. Pull your navel in toward your spine, walk your feet under your knees. And then lift your hips off the ground and lower your hips to the far right side of your mat. Keeping your shoulders on the ground, take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head, if you can, to gaze at your right hand. Keeping your shoulders on the ground, breathing through your nose. If you'd like, you can straighten your right leg out over your left, lowering your right foot down to the ground so that your right leg is parallel to your left arm. Breathing through your nose. And if your right leg is straight, bend it back over your left. And then inhale as you bring your head, your knees, and your torso back to the center. Adjust your body. Walk your feet under your knees. Pull your navel in toward your spine. And then lift your hips off the ground. And then move your hips to the far left side of your mat. Lower them down. Keeping your arms and shoulders on the ground. Take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the right side as you turn your head to gaze at your left hand. Keeping your shoulders on the ground. If you'd like, you can straighten your left leg out over your right, lowering your left foot down to the ground so that your left leg is parallel to your right arm. Breathing through your nose. Long, deep breaths. And if your left leg is straight, bend it back over your right. And then inhale as you bring your knees, your head, and your torso back to the center. And move your arms down next to your torso. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and straighten out our right leg so it's flat on the ground. Keeping our left knee bent, left foot on the ground, right leg is straight. Relaxing your right calf muscle and your hips on the ground. Observe your right leg as it relaxes on the ground. You want to keep your right leg all the way down on the ground. So if you find your right leg coming off the ground, then pull back. Don't try as hard in the next position we're going to do. We're going to lift our left foot off the ground and take our fingers and interlace them below our left knee. Relax your left foot, relax your left leg. Again, keep your right leg all the way on the ground as it is right now. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your left thigh and knee toward your left shoulder while keeping your right leg all the way down on the ground. Inhale, and as you exhale, gently pulling your left shin and knee toward your left shoulder. Keeping your right leg all the way down on the ground. Go as far as you can, and then just breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And release, lower your left foot down, release your hands from your left shin, and then straighten out your left leg. Bend your right leg, place your right foot on the ground. Observe your left leg on the ground, observe your hips on the ground, your calf muscle of your left leg on the ground. And then lift your right foot off the ground and interlace your fingers below your right knee. Keeping your left leg on the ground. Relax your right leg, relax your right foot. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your right knee and shin toward your right shoulder while keeping your left leg on the ground. Go as far as you can without lifting your left leg off the ground. Inhale through your nose, and on the exhale, gently pulling your right shin and knee toward your right shoulder while keeping your left leg on the ground. And then release, lower your right foot down, take your hands from your right shin, and then bend your left leg so both your left and your right knees are bent and your feet are on the ground. And from here, we're going to go ahead and walk our feet under our knees. Pull your navel in toward your spine, and then lift both feet up toward the ceiling. Lift your hands up toward your feet, and then bend your knees. Grab the outer edges of your feet with your fingers, and then pull your feet down so that your knees go to the outside of your arms and your torso into happy baby pose. From here, we're going to alternate lifting our feet, rocking side to side, releasing any tension you may feel in your spine. You can also rock lengthwise along your spine, moving within your range of motion. If you fall out, get back in. Breathing through your nose. And then inhale your hands and feet up toward the ceiling, and exhale as you lower them down. And then lie on your back with your legs straight out in front of you, flat on the ground, for our final pose of Shavasana. So Shavasana is a conscious relaxation. As you lie on your back, separate the heels of your feet and allow your toes to relax to the sides. Move your arms a few inches away from your torso with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. With your eyes closed, focus on your breathing. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, observe your navel contracting toward your spine. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and your wrists and your fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your thigh muscles. Relax your calves, your ankles, and your toes. Focus on your breathing as you inhale and exhale through your nose. Observe your breathing. As your body relaxes, your breath will get longer and deeper. Staying awake as you do this, but focused on your breath. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then slowly bring your hands above your head and stretch your body. And then bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and rock side to side. And then move your body to one side and take a few deep breaths through your nose. And then push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. And we'll end the practice with a breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms and hands above our head. And then we'll exhale with a strong breath through our mouth as we quickly lower our arms and hands down. We'll do that 3 times, and then we'll end with a final 4th breath. So go ahead and inhale. Strong exhale. Again. Again. Now this time inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, but with the palms of your hands together. Pause at your third eye for kind thoughts. Pause at your lips for kind words. And pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. All right, well, thank you for joining, and we'll see you next time. Good night. Good night.